Is this real? I can breathe. I can feel. I can see you. It's warm. But how is this possible? In this place, it looks unfamiliar. Did you pick it up? The crystal. I was trapped in that crystal for a very long time. You did. You touched it. You held it. I didn't think this would be possible. So, where am I? Everything looks so strange. I think I know what happened. But that's just a very, very unlikely scenario. But it's the only explanation. The crystal. No one ever held it for that long. It's not possible for someone to do that. Because it would just make a person feel bad. Because I was trapped in there. Well, I will try and explain it to you. You see, this crystal, it was my prison. I was trapped in there. Yes, it doesn't only sound cruel, it is cruel. But they thought it was for the best. Anyway, this crystal must have slipped through some hole or crack in the universe, because I'm pretty sure this is not my world. This must be a parallel world, something completely different. Fascinating. Well, my world. Let me introduce myself to you first. My name is Aurora Nix. I am an idol from a world where music speaks to people, where all emotions are connected with melodies, songs, and my songs were healing other people. My songs, my melodies were supposed to bring joy, hope, and light. And I was good. I really was. But then I changed. And I wasn't good enough anymore. I wasn't the perfect idol anymore. I was something new. I don't know what happened. I don't remember it, but one day I woke up and there were just so many new emotions inside of me. Everything I felt, it was just so intense. Of course, there was joy, love, hope, happiness, all of it. But also grief, loneliness, doubt, depression. And I just couldn't just sing about those happy feelings anymore. I had to just give those negative emotions a voice too. Because, in my opinion, all emotions are valid and important. But when I started doing that, they didn't want that. Well, us adults, we are supposed to give hope to the people, make them happy and, content. And because I was starting to act up, I wasn't the perfect idol anymore. I made people sad. I made people feel negative emotions. But I felt like it was the right thing to do. Because the truth is, the world isn't just full of light and happiness. There's a lot of that, of course. But there are also so many sad things. And trying to ignore them, pretending they don't exist, will make everything feel fake. So, I sang with all of my emotion, and I tried to reach the people. And I did. And they didn't like that. They said I'm a rebel. So, they did something very cruel. They sealed me in that crystal. And everyone touching that crystal would immediately feel all of those emotions, sadness, grief. So, if someone would get close to the crystal, they would just try and get away from it as fast as possible. So I didn't have a chance of someone freeing me, because it would be so simple, just touching and holding it would free me. And you somehow did. I don't understand how you couldn't. Why didn't you feel those emotions? Why did you decide to touch it anyway, even though it would make you feel pain? That makes so much sense. Of course, you're like me. I can now hear the melody of your heart. You don't crave perfection. You want something real. You like the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. I didn't think there would be someone else like me. Does it mean that in this world there are more people like that? But not a lot, So you're still an outsider like me. I honestly can't believe I got so lucky that you found me. And you let me breathe again. Let me feel again. But there's something you should know. When they sealed me away, part of my soul split into half. So back then I looked a little bit different, but now I'm always having this inner fight with myself, because they try to erase my happiness inside of me. They tried, but didn't succeed. And then when they tried that, it happened. So now I'm constantly having this battle inside of me, where Aurora, this side, and Nyx, this side, they are in a constant battle. And even though I actually know what I believe in, I keep doubting myself all the time. And sometimes I wish Nyx, this side, would just disappear, because it's the complicated, sad, annoying side no one likes. They just want her, the happy and unproblematic and perfect side. Well, that's very sweet. And I know you're telling the truth, because if you would lie, then this wouldn't even be possible. You were only able to free me because you see both sides of me, and you appreciate them both. I can't believe I got this lucky. How exciting. A new world. Someone that sees me for who I am and doesn't reject me. Say, is this world a happy or a sad world? All of it. That sounds like a world made for me. Tell me, would you mind maybe showing me around this beautiful world? I know no one here, and I couldn't imagine anyone better to do that job. Really? Thank you. Well, you saw both of these sides, and I can hear your melody, the melody of your soul, and it sounds so similar to mine. This can only be amazing. So, let's create melodies and music that will move people's hearts, and that will make them feel something real. Are you in? I knew it. I knew I could count on you. I can't wait to finally live my life as me, authentic, real, with you. So, let's start. First, I want to know everything about you. So, I'm just gonna be here